We got a fish. Hey guys, it's The Real Fisherman. I'm out here today on the beautiful Muskegon River here in Michigan. The objective of today's video is to try and catch a brown trout to cook up here on the bank. And there's rainbows and browns in here, and later on in the season there's going to be salmon and steelhead that come all the way up from Lake Michigan all the way up into this river here to spawn. The steelhead follow up to eat the roe, and it's going to be real fun. If you guys want to see that, drop a comment in the comment section down below. And without further ado guys, let's get right out there. Launch, and we're just going to get started right here. We're going to work our way up the river here. Sometimes there's fish holding in these little pockets behind rocks. The setup we're using today is a Cast King Summer 500 reel paired up with some 10-pound fluorocarbon line, and we got about a 7-foot ultralight rod here. And that's what we're doing today. We're throwing a size 2 Vibrax spinner in the silver color variety, and that seems to be what the trout like here. So let's see if we can hook up here. So we're gonna get out a little bit deeper here, and sometimes what we can do is let the water, let the current do all the work. Just keep your rod tip up and reel in your slack line and just let that current do all the work for you. That can be an effective way of covering some water. You can also do a straight retrieve. You just got to reel real nice and slow. Get right in that strike zone. You don't want to be on the bottom. You don't want to get hooked up. But you do want to be in that strike zone where the fish are. And if you can get right behind these big boulders where the fish are holding, chances are they're going to take, because they're looking for something to drift by naturally. And when your spinner or whatever you're throwing comes right by that rock, that's exactly what they're looking for, guys. Wow guys, the water clarity here is just so pretty, so visible. This lure should be putting off a pretty good sized flash. For anything that's close, they should be seeing this. Guys, we got a nice little brown on here. GoPro wasn't recording, of course. Beautiful little fish, perfect eater. He absolutely destroyed that little spinner. He's perfect. We're going to keep him. Still going to wet my hand. So in case we don't catch anything else today, we will be keeping this beautiful trout right here. There we go, guys. You guys see that? Looks like a rainbow. Beautiful fish. Just gonna wet our hands first. Would you look at that, guys? A beautiful native trout. We're gonna let him go. And there he goes, guys, right back down. How cool is that? Oh. You gotta watch every step when you're wading out here in the river. It can be pretty dangerous, especially in the winter time when the water's cold. You know, you can get hypothermia real quick, and if you're out here by yourself, you really gotta watch what you're doing because you don't want to be in that situation. We got a fish. Oh, we got a little rock bass, guys. Look at that. Ha! Just a little rock bass. Try and get this out here. He's not hooked very bad, it's just tough because he has a little tiny mouth. There he is, guys. So guys, I've been thinking about it a little bit. I've seen a lot of boats out on the river today, and it's got me thinking about how long until we start seeing electric boats. A fish just surfaced right there. But yeah, how long until we start seeing electric outboards from companies like Mercury and stuff? Is that something that you guys would want to see, or do you not care for it? Drop a comment in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys think about that, because I think it might be kind of interesting. We got a fish, guys. Another rainbow. He wants to put a hook in me pretty bad. Can you tell? What a beautiful fish. I'm gonna wet my hand here. Make sure that if you guys catch and release these guys, make sure to wet your hands. They got very sensitive skin. Very pretty fish. There he goes. I'm gonna show you how I clean these trout. Just gonna start right here at the butthole. And you're just gonna work your way, barely cutting underneath the skin, all the way up. Then you want to cut right behind the head here. And then, once you cut behind the head, you can just pull the head right off. All the guts in here, the guts will just pull right out. You want to get all these bloodlines out. Oh, bloodlines, intestine. The bloodlines in the back of the fish here, we're gonna score that, and then we're just gonna push it right out with our finger here. So we're gonna score it the kidney. We're just gonna push it out like that. Just get your fingernail in there, preferably the back side so it doesn't get under your nail. And you're just gonna push all that out. Wash it off, and then boom, you have a clean trout. I am gonna do a little more cleaning up here, but that's how you clean a trout, guys. So guys, we got our trout here. Can't quite fit the whole thing in the pan, that's all right. The tail will get nice and crispy. We got a lot of butter, and we have some tortillas and some of my special seasoning that we'll put on when it's done. But basically, we'll just wait until it's golden, crispy brown on both sides, and then the meat will peel right off the bone. The skin will fall right off, guys. This is gonna be delicious. Okay guys, we just took it off the heat. The cast iron is gonna hold some heat, so it's gonna continue to cook here for a few minutes. We're gonna go ahead and flip it back over. Okay guys, we're about to take it off the heat, and it just looks so good. I can't wait to get into this. She's done, the meat should fall right off the bones. Okay guys, now that our fish is done, we're gonna throw some cheese in the bottom of our pan, and then we're gonna throw a tortilla over the top of that, and we're gonna put it back on the heat. And you might think, why put the cheese first? But just trust me guys, this is gonna be absolutely amazing. Okay guys, I also got this little garlic black pepper blend seasoning here. Just gonna put a light coating on both sides and on the inside here. This is gonna be so good. I can't take all the credit for this method. Northwest Fishing Secrets, shout out you, man. You put me on these tacos and there's no going back. So I give all the credit to him for this idea. I'm just glad that I'm finally able to do the same thing with you guys. You guys know your trout's done when you can grab the backbone here, and it just comes right off the bone. That's how you know your fish is done. We're gonna fold this up into a taco, and it's gonna be delicious. I also got some avocado I'm gonna throw in here. This is about to be amazing. Here's our taco, our near finished product. We're just gonna get a little more trout on here. This stuff is absolutely delicious, and it's healthy. It's full of omega-3s. This is gonna be one good taco. And like I said guys, Northwest Fishing Secrets, he's the one that turned me on to these, just from watching his channel. I absolutely love watching that guy, great guy. If you guys don't already subscribe and watch that guy's channel, I recommend you do, because he does some pretty cool stuff. This is so good. That creamy avocado, it really takes us to the next level. And guys, I can't explain to you how good this trout is. It doesn't taste fishy whatsoever. Rainbows, I get a lot of fishy flavor from, but if you guys have ever had brown trout, then you would know that the meat is just, it absorbs whatever you cook it with. So if you cook it with butter and cheese, it's gonna taste like butter and cheese and all that goodness. Rainbow, it just doesn't do the same for me. It's an absolutely beautiful day to be out here. I'm so blessed that I'm able to do this. You know, a lot of people, they don't get food, they don't get to go out and enjoy the great outdoors. They work all day just to survive, and it's just so awesome that I get to be able to do this for fun, and it's amazing. This is the best form of protein you can get. It swims in the rivers. It eats a bunch of natural stuff. You're not getting all those toxins and stuff that you get through processed foods. A lot of healthy fatty omega-3s. It's good for your brain. It's good for your heart. And on top of that, it tastes incredible. And this isn't that hard to do. You just go outdoors, you catch some fish, and you cook them up. You know, it's pretty easy to do, and I'm surprised more people don't do it because this is absolutely amazing. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun making it. If you guys want to see more content like this, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and drop a comment in the comment section down below. And as always guys, keep it real.